A beautiful one for Nigeria, as Tobi Amusan actually did so well, winning gold for Nigeria for the first time in the history of the country. We really appreciate what she did alongside S.A. Brume. Welcome you on the show, 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. We'll be looking at that very joyful story. At least a lot of Nigerians are happy. Final day, and we got the gold. We also got silver. Congrats to Nigeria. Congrats to Tobi Amusan, also S.A. Brume. Joining the Talk Sport is well, good to have you, Ikena Okonkwo. Good to have you here.
It's been a while, Lenny. Thank you for having me once again.
Yes, you can see me beaming with smile for the fact that on the last day of the event, just early morning, Nigerians woke up to hear that their girl has really done well. Tobi Amusan winning the gold for Nigeria. They're looking at that first story. Amusan wins Nigerian first ever gold medal as Brume wins silver on final day. We have to celebrate these two ladies for what they did and the entire team Nigeria. But the two of them were outstanding. Looking at Tobi Amusan running 12.12 seconds in semi-final to break record. She actually ran 12.20 seconds in semi-final and then 12.06, although wind supported. But this time around, we have a Nigerian having this record, breaking world record that Kendra Harrison actually said 12.20, that's 12.20 seconds. We really celebrate Tobi Amusan for this.
Sure. That young lady blazed the trail.
Seriously.
And nobody expected it. When she beat African record
12.40.
You know, a day before this happened, it was like, wow, that's much she could go. Perhaps won a bronze at the Olympics, and then now she has won a silver. That's how it's expected that progression should happen. Or at worst, the person should be able to retain, you know, that which she had won in it. Greater,
at least step by step.
Yeah, you know, competition. But this is kind of coming out of the blues, beating every prediction and whatever anybody could think about, and then to win a gold. Not just winning the gold,
smashing the record.
The record that has been, you know,
since
kept
1992.
100 meters, she was able to break it. 12.2, I think.
12.1, that's 12.12 for semi-finals. Exactly. She ran 12.12 in semi-finals
and then
12.06 in the final. Although that won't hold because according to the director of that event, says okay, 100-meter relay ladies.
Yeah, we came so close.
Yes, we came so close. We came fourth, but they were able to smash African record. Yeah. They were able to at least break that record. They ran 42.22 seconds to break 42.39 seconds set by Marion Yali. Beatrice Tondo, not forgetting Faith Idehen in 1992. But in 2022, they broke that African record, setting that for themselves. That was the only news that came out. Just this morning, early morning, Nigerians were working on a Monday morning.
What a way to start the week. Working week, people, you know, got so happy. In fact, Twitter it's on fire.
On fire because of Facebook, the fact that she actually
everywhere.
a blistering form from Tobi Amusan there. Really, she did so well, breaking that particular record set by Kendra Harrison of the US. And to let you know that right now she has won $100,000 for herself for winning that race. She ran 12.12 and she also ran 12.06 in the finals. Good one. She did. Immediately, I was actually listening to that Rise Will Come. I was like, see, a lot of goosebumps.
Yeah, you know.
So I understand
time to be proud of
why she was crying. Yeah. You know, that's finally, I'm here on the podium. At the,
you know, the comment she made immediately she finished, you know, at that spot-on interview was that, I just did it. Like, she never
couldn't believe it.
She couldn't tell how it happened. You know, the race started, if you watch it, it just started like every other person, you know, moving on.
In fact, someone was ahead of her.
Yeah, one or
before
two
she peaked.
Yeah, I don't know how she was able to, like second to the
that particular race there. We have to celebrate Tobi Amusan for the fact that this happened. Another one, not forgetting S.A. Brume. S.A. Brume also clinched, she clinched silver, where she was able to jump 7.02. S.A. Brume did so well for Nigeria there, winning silver. Now from bronze at the Olympics, now to silver.
After about a year. I mean, it's making sense. Yeah. This is what it's on the prediction, the table, right? Every other person is thinking. Well, the worst is to get the bronze. You know, at the semi-final, you know, she came third at the semi-final, and then everybody was like, maybe she that's a bad, that's same third. getting a bronze at the final. However, she improved. She probably was able to look at one or two things that made her, that kind of drew her back, or maybe she had intentionally reserved the strength for the following day, which of course became this very early morning that she did that. After that exploit, both her and Amusan, met, and
they
hugged themselves.
They hugged Nigeria.
Arise, O compatriot, and of course they became so proud of the fact that they are from Nigeria. It can never, like I said earlier, be better than this.
It can never be better than this.
Celebrate.
We've been talking about Tobi Amusan and S.A. Brume smashing records there. Well, we have to celebrate them. Jumping 7.02 meters for S.A. Brume. We still congratulate her for doing this, winning silver. Last time she won bronze medal for Nigeria at the Olympics, and now that Commonwealth Games is actually edging so close. They will be moving to Birmingham, and let's see what they will be. At least there is hope now that gold is coming. These two ladies have really they've made us proud. We have to appreciate what they've done.
Yeah, Commonwealth not taking anything less, or anything less out of what will happen at Commonwealth. But there is no level bigger than Olympics and World Championship. No level, I can tell you. I can give out anything to bet that no level can be better than what happened at this stage, coupled with the Olympics. So at the Birmingham, the Commonwealth, well, like we said, not everybody is at the Commonwealth. Yes. Not every country, not America.
It's actually about British colonies.
It's countries that are colonized under the British. So it's just those countries. However, I believe they will want to.
Jamaica will be coming.
They want to clean. No, Jamaicans they are good. Yeah,
they are coming.
Short
they
race.
Want to like Camacho Queen.
Yeah,
like the other. They want to.
They want to make a point.
Oh,
however,
okay, we can.
However, these ladies and others, even the relay. Those that came. The
4x100 meters.
Yeah, they may want to do a podium thing this time around at the Commonwealth.
We have to appreciate the likes of Grace Nwokocha, not forgetting Joy Udo Gabriel, Favor Ofili. They all did their best as they actually came fourth at the World Athletics in 4x100 meter relay. For women, although they came fourth, but they smashed African record also for the 2.22 seconds to break the record set by Marion Yali, Beatrice Otondo, Faith Dayan in 1992 at Barcelona. Talking about Nigeria smashing record. A very long time ago, but now we have to celebrate them. The ladies really tried their best in this competition. We have to celebrate them. Tobi Amusan, S.A. Brume.
I don't know how we missed out on World Championship last year. The last time. So humiliating. I couldn't imagine it. I was just thinking about this after watching Amusan do what she did this morning. How did we miss?
Yeah, it takes time. It takes time. Looking at a Nigerian, it has never happened that you see a gold medalist, not because somebody was disqualified, but she ran the race.
Yeah.
And she won convincingly,
got it.
That
record. It's something that will be there forever. The record.
Although I actually saw this coming. When she went to Mauritius, she broke that. She went to France. She did a lot of competition this season. She was edging closer and sending signals to others that I'm coming. I'm knocking at the door. It's just like the normal never give up spirit in Nigeria. She believed in herself that I can do this. Yeah. She never gave up. She kept knocking at the door. And look at it now. Why the like of Kendrick Harrison? She was just surprised. Look at the kind of Williams. They were shocked that, wow, this lady could actually broke this record. Not that she came first, that's not even the issue now, but she smashed the record by extra 0.8 seconds. The record stood at 12.20, now 12.1.
There are many Amusans on the street of Nigeria, and even her. I hope that they will be able to, sustain this gain with her, allowing her to go for more championships, sponsoring her. A lot of competition. She needs to compete more. The current Minister Youth and Sports started this an athlete stuff, which I believe is paying off. It should be sustained. It's no longer a thing that the government is being waited for. As a matter of fact, Amusan is one of those that have been adopted by, I can't remember the particular individual company that attempted that. But it's no longer a time where an athlete has to wait for all the literacy that we have, most of them. They don't have to wait for government to budget whatever budget and then wait for the release after all the processes of about 6 months or whatever after the approval of the budget. It is that there's some amount of money in your account, so you just get moving at the time you need to get moving, go for competitions that you need to go to, because if you like train all the trainings, I mean have all the trainings that you need to compete. If you don't compete, I mean whether the lower level or whatever level, if you don't compete, you can't determine what you could do at that apex level. So like you were talking about, she went to France, from those tournaments, she was able to build momentum gradually, made mistakes, corrected with another one, and she kept moving. It was like a calculated or a planned stuff. She started a kind of almost like at a slow level, and then with time, others were almost gassing out. She now stepped up.
So maybe she got some notes from Usain Bolt. I saw one essay Brume in blistering performances coming from those two ladies, and also the quartet of Grace Nwokocha, Rosemary Chukwuma, not forgetting Joy Udo Gabriel, and also Favor of Philly for breaking African record. Even though they came fourth, but at least they were able to set a record that has been set since 1992. But another set of Nigerians, we have Marion Yali among them. Good one there. Now let's talk about another set of Nigerians who did well in Tunisia. They went for the African, that's ITF African Youth Championship taking place in Tunisia. They were able to win at least one of the titles. Talking about table tennis, Nigeria they actually won the under-19 boys. Good one there. We are happy at least we were able to do this. Mati leading those boys there. They were so happy for them winning the under-19 after Egypt dominated the whole event. They won for the women, they won for the boys under 15, but for the under-19, the boys came back to life and were like, okay, this one, we are going to get it. To
an extent, in some sports in Nigeria, at the cadet level, we seem to get it right. Even though at that level, not all that is required is given, but, you have that spirit, like we talked about, the spirit of never say die spirit of an average Nigerian.
The Niger spirit.
18, 17, 16. So you see that some young people that are eager to prove a point, they just want to break barriers. They just want to,
no matter how difficult,
no matter how difficult, no matter the terrain, no matter whatever condition they went through, they just want to be seen or heard. Nothing matters to them than to come up. Now, it is after then moving into the elite level, because after winning this, it is expected that gradually in the next 2-3 years, they are the elite level. What happens? And that's where it becomes a challenge.
We need to actually pick them now and make them.
Do you
stars.
understand? We have the likes of what was that our man's name? That
Aruna
Quadri that has become perennial champion, even in Africa. I mean,
in the world.
In the world, also moving closer to So since how many years he's been Aruna Quadri? The other one,
Funke Oshonaike, and all of them.
So when are we going to have people that will replace them? We keep recycling them at major championship, Olympics, even this Commonwealth. I still had the name of Torreira being mentioned. So, you understand what I'm saying? So it's because of our inability to sustain the gains. Every year, every 2 years, we attend all these championships. 20 years, 19 years, even 18 years championship, we attend them. After that, it seems that everybody is left to go on his way. These talents are not being attended to.
We just have to get it right. At least Nigeria under-19 doing us proud there after Egypt actually swept the whole world there. But the under-19, Taiwo Mati and the entire squad came to life as they won Nigeria gold there, the under-19, where African ITTF Africa Youth Championship over there in Tunisia still celebrating Nigerians, even though Tobi Amusan and Brume has overshadowed all the celebration. We have to talk about South Africa. South Africa also did well just on Saturday, winning the WAFCON for the first time after 5 attempts. They kept knocking at the door too. They never gave up, and eventually and finally they got it. Congrats to South Africa, Bayana, the girls as they call them, and now they are champions of Africa. We have to celebrate them.
Yeah, I mean, they are having their time and they are enjoying their time, it's their season. So everything is got for them to be happy. They are, cruising. You could imagine each of them having to smile home with $20,000 because that promise was made from before they even left South Africa.
For the
competition. The presidents of that country made that promise. In fact, everything they needed was provided before they left. Before they left, they were told that win this competition
and get this.
Get this. There was no bargain. There was no budget to contest. There was no...
everything was set.
There was no FA to begin to look for FA chairmen that will carry their bellies to go somewhere and then begin to charge them or whatever. I'll promise them that the money
is approved
is not released after how many days or weeks or months it will come. Everything was given, paid into the account of Bayana, so to say.
Win this and
get this. As the competition is progressing, their allowances were paid. It was not like after 10 days, they are giving $1,000.
Hey, what are you trying to...
I don't understand this kind of
goodness.
thing.
You are taking a job in Nigeria now.
It's just something that I don't understand. How can we continue like this? Yes, we have won this competition 9 times. And the girls we are winning these competitions, at the end of every time they won it, they come back home protesting in the hotel. Sometimes they protest from the hotel where they are camped. Like the last time that happened in Cameroon, they had to protest from Cameroon. They came back, continued the protest. In this competition, the protest actually happened before the third place match.
Of course.
What kind of country are we?
And look at South Africa, how they planned it out, and it worked out.
And these are the people that have not really done much in women's football. They have every reason to be discouraged. They have every reason not to even give it so much attention.
And but still, they were able to.
Yet, our girls have been winning this over and over. Yet, you still treat them as if it's a grassroots under 17, whatever thing.
A whole continental championship.
And it's sick to even hear you talk more that it's happening. Under 17, under 20 women Falconers that will soon be going for the under 20 in the World Cup by next month. They were left to trek to the stadium where they trained at the practice pitch last week. Yeah. And that is the kind of thing you hear from a country that is called Giant of Africa. So, so South Africans, let's even leave our wahala. South Africans, they have every reason, everything that they got to celebrate because
they were ready for it.
They were ready for it.
South Africa were ready for it.
They planned for it. If not just this year, they planned for it for years.
And
the woman that had played that game with them and couldn't win it, as a matter of fact, came back to coach them and they won.
Giselle Ellis. Good one there. Congrats to South Africa. At least they showed why they are called Bayana. Well, congrats to them for winning the WAFCON 2022 over there in Morocco at the expense of the host nation, Morocco. Well, that's football. And to let you know, the Moroccan president put a call across to the players of Morocco to at least comfort them after winning silver. They are still talking about sporting activities. Now let's talk about another man that did well for his club. Talking about Red Bull. The man called Verstappen in Formula One. Well, Verstappen wins French Grand Prix. He did this after having 12 races so far. He has won 7. Good one for Max Verstappen, who is really doing so well for Red Bull. And now they are really leading the pack. 60 points ahead of between him and the man that is actually following Charles Leclerc. That's from Ferrari, but Ferrari are trailing them. So from the way it is, Verstappen is really marked to win this championship. He's really doing well.
Yeah, at the weekend, I mean, makes so much sense. It's a master. I mean, just like the presidency, our President Buhari just described Amusan as that was the word he used just some minutes ago that he correlated that. He said a superstar, yeah. So Verstappen is a superstar at this level, at this particular sport. Kudos.
Kudos to Max Verstappen and kudos to Tobi Amusan. Quickly before we go, let's run through this. Lithuania club FC Denberva complete the signing of Alamina Digbite from MPFL Remo Stars. He has joined them. Congrats to Digbite there. He will be playing in the Lithuanian League next season in a 2-year deal. And Manchester United are considering a move for Lazio Sergej Milinkovic-Savic as an alternative to Frank de Jong. They can't get de Jong right now because it's getting tougher. Barcelona are not ready to. He's not ready to move to Manchester.
He's not ready actually. not Barcelona.
Barcelona wants to do business, but it's not ready to be. So they are looking at.
He says he's even ready to take a pay cut of up to 50%.
He will stay back at Barcelona. They'll be going for SMS, as they call him, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. That will be the player of Lazio, the man you could actually gone for if they cannot get Frankie de Jong.
Yeah, everything Man U is doing to boost their defense and their, their squad. Just like Arsenal had boosted or have been boosting, and they were able to give it to Chelsea over the weekend at that funny version. Quite scintillating for them.
Scintillating for them. Now we've been talking some transfer there, and that will be it on 360 Sport. But congrats to Tobi, congrats to SA, and congrats to Nigeria for doing at least doing us proud. They are good to have you on the show.
Thank you so much, Adeni.
Good one there. I am Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.